But as you can see, we've met a lot of nice people, but that could be because they don't have weapons. A lot of times you get killed if you meet people, but if they don't have weapons, they're on the same footing. They don't want to fight. I wouldn't get these canvas. Ooh, oh wait, right there. You see that sticking out? Someone looted a medical, a first aid kit, and then they put it in the wall. Now what we want out of it right now is we're going to put our bandages in it, and we're going to take one of the other bandages. Now I always look for the pristine ones, because later on that's going to matter. Now the first aid kit, if you can see my other first aid kit video, is pretty important, but we just do not have the space right now. We don't have the space to take it. We don't have a backpack, so we're going to leave that behind. We're going to take the most useful part, which is a bandage. Now this bandage here gives you 4 bandages. And the reason I say I took the pristine is because later on they're going to add it to where if it's a damaged bandage, it can be unclean. Ooh, we got cargo pants now. Nice. And those are pristine. The bandage can infect you. It can be nasty and can harm you. As with anything, you know, hygiene and cleaning wounds, you have to have clean. You have to be clean. So, well, let's see what we can do here. I might be able to take this now that we got the cargo pants. Now I like taking these because they get, like in my other video I've shown you. Now sometimes you're going to have to work for this. We're going to close this door. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it again. There we go. We can put only medical stuff in this. I'm going to drop that out. Drop that in. We can put only things that pertain to medical into the first aid kit, but it holds 6 medical items, but only takes up 4 in your pack. Just like in a real, pack, if you've ever, organized a medical kit, it holds a lot more than just throwing the stuff in loose. And that's the usefulness of a medical kit. Now, I'm going to head to this over here. These buildings, remember these buildings right here. They carry maps a lot of times, and a map is very important. Quite rare in this, especially a full map. And if you can find any map of the location you're in, it gives you a much larger advantage compared to others. Ooh, there's more. Oh, that's duct tape. Duct tape will be used in crafting later on. You'll be able to use it to put 2 clips together, and you'll be able to use it to repair things or do other things. Who knows with what they add. There's handcuffs again. Now handcuffs, if you are handcuffed, your friend your friend doesn't have a handcuff key, they can of course hacksaw the handcuffs. That's useful to remember as well. Nothing. We're going to open these doors. Now another item that we're going to be looking for in these houses. Ooh. It's just a shirt. Another item we're going to be looking for that's tiny is a can opener. Now usually there is just not that many people in this town that are starting out new. Maybe the new spawning area is here, but it's quite rare. There's a church. You can always tell a church because they look like that. In this. Now we're going to see if it's opened or not. Right now the zombies take 1 hit of the axe. Who knows if that'll change. I do know that military zombies are going to be stronger than normal zombies and so forth. So because military wear military gear, and I can assume that a police officer zombie might be stronger than a normal zombie due to wearing a bulletproof vest. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. We're getting that yellow. Now usually when I get a yellow chain there or red, I'll stand still. If it's red, I sometimes disconnect immediately because a lot of time I have died when in the mod. In the mod, when I don't know if they fix it or not, but in the mod I would take and set there with the red on, and a zombie would suddenly spawn near me and kill me. Now in this, the zombies don't spawn with you. It's controlled server side, so you're not going to be having random zombie spawns, but it doesn't mean that when you're sitting there lagged out, can't defend yourself, that some random passing by zombie notices you or someone else notices you and then kills you. So you got to be careful with that. I don't suggest logging out when you're not lagging. I don't combat log, as they call it. They'll take, and when they're in trouble of getting shot, they'll log out. I don't agree doing that. I don't suggest... Ooh, a compass. 1 second. We're going to eat. That's what we're going to do. Now, the thing about these that are cool is you don't have to have a can opener for these. You can see they have the pop tab top. And you're going to go to eat that. You're going to open it like you saw me, and you're going to eat it, and it does this little animation. I'll show you again. It's you eating. Too bad you don't have a utensil. Maybe that's why the zombies are chasing all of us. We smell like what we eat. Beans and stuff. Now I know the beans are the most famous thing associated with DayZ eating, but this is what we found. And I suggest if you see these, put these over the beans if you don't have a can opener. What's that on the table? Gotta wait until we're done eating. And there we go. And I'm going to put the compass in here, and I'm going to put it in the 5th slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, look at that. We got glasses. Rocket aviators, pristine condition. I always love getting pristine condition stuff. I try to collect it. It's one of the little missions I do in the game. But I've got to get back on the combat logging thing here. Combat logging is when you're in trouble from getting shot, or someone's going to mess you up, or you've gotten yourself in a bad zombie situation, like the zombies are converging on you, and you log out. I do not suggest doing that. That's not fair. You earned that death. It was your own. You got that death. So take it. I'm not. It's not lag causing it. It's you causing it. It wasn't anyone else's fault but your own. So I'm not going to be the kind that be like, oh, I'm going to log out. If that guy snuck up on me enough to put a bullet in me, then I'm going to take the bullet. That's part of the game. It's part of how the game runs. Take it. And then restart and have the fun of going and looting again. I can't stress that enough. Be cool about it. If something's part of a game like that, don't try to survive any longer. Death is a big part of this game. So when I die, I just like, awesome. I get to get stuff over. I'm like, oh man, come on, I died. Yeah, that's gonna happen. You're gonna feel that way. But take death. Don't cheat someone out of a kill because you don't want to die. But if you are lagging out because of the chain there, I have no problem with you logging out. Soon they're going to fix this combat logging, though, where when you go to log out, it takes 30 seconds. So the chain won't save you no more. Logging out with the chain won't save you anymore. Well, maybe not. I don't know how they're going to work that. We're going to check in here, and we have a big factory building. Well, big barn. Now, the reason I have my weapon out right now is because we did have that person trying to handcuff us. And if they come at us with a weapon, we need to be we need to be using, the best of our means to defend ourselves. Which is this axe. I'll chop. Ooh, it's a barn. Now, barns... oh, it's not the barn I was thinking of. There's a barn with, 2 stairs up. And it has a chance of spawning a 35-slot backpack. That's awesome. Now, in the next DayZ update, you'll be able to make improvised backpacks and stuff like that. That'll be cool. I think we have a zombie somewhere. Where are you at? There it is. Let's take him. I sometimes joust zombies if I don't have a proper weapon, or I circle them. Now, by joust, I go up to him, I turn, and then I run past. And you can see there, got him. I run past and I cleave. It reminds me of old Ultima Online when you ran into a strong monster as a warrior before the AOS changes. and you'd run past them, and you'd like pink, and then you heal, and then run past them pink, and and do that until they died. Thanks for watching, and remember to join me in the next video, and as always, take care, be safe, and be cool to each other.